And by the time you watch this, I should be well on my way to America. Unless my timing sucks so bad that I'm still here. Or something. I don't know. Either way, I'm traveling. I also traveled a lot last year. I went on a 7-week venture throughout Europe. I also went over to Texas and I went to Adelaide. I've picked up a few things to travel, particularly when you're traveling alone, that I've had to kind of take on the chin, but it's for the better. So I thought that I would do 5 tips to traveling alone to make your experience better than you think. And if you've got a partner, well, maybe just watch one of my other videos. Number 1, always pack light. There is nothing worse than lugging around a suitcase or a backpack full of absolute crap that you don't need. Also, if you're traveling from Australia to almost any other first world country, pretty much everything is cheaper than it is here. So just buy your stuff over there. Number 2, dress well for your flight and you will be treated well. Don't be one of those people that wears tracksuit pants. And if you're living abroad, tracksuit pants are sweatpants. And since Australia is 9 million miles from everything and everyone, good treatment on a flight is underrated. Particularly when most people are stressed and just being annoying, the flight attendants are used to dealing with moles. So stand out. You'll learn to appreciate this. Number 3, don't take your mobile phone plan on international roaming. When you arrive at your destination, you walk into a store, you buy a local prepaid SIM card, and you put it in your phone. Easy. It's cheap. Although, remember to unlock your phone before you leave. Have fun spending 2 days at Apple doing that. Number 4, try and stay in as many hostels as you can. All my life I've been staying in hotels, but when I went through Europe, I had the hostel experience and they are so much fun and a lot cheaper. You meet people really quickly, there are internal activities, there's always really good pub crawls, and you can go and do things with other people. That was my phone that just went. Some hostels are disgusting, sure, but I largely use it to store my clothes and sleep. And sometimes I am up all night, so sleep is optional. Number 5, make friends with locals. You will get so much more out of your trip and a much more authentic experience if you can get recommendations from locals, or if a local can take you around or tell you what to do. And I know you're all just thinking of the film Taken, but if you have Liam Neeson on speed dial, you will be fine. That's about it for my travel advice, guys. I'm no expert. It is real advice. But as I've traveled, I've learned a lot of stuff about myself, a lot of life lessons, and a few tips and tricks to help me make the experiences more memorable. Remember that experiences are more memorable than something materialistic. Speaking of which, I've started a new channel. It is called The Real World, and I've even bought a new little tiny vlogging camera for it. If you click my face now, you will be taken to it, and you can hit that subscribe button and keep up to date on my travels throughout America, Canada, and beyond. That's mysterious. It's kind of like Bed Bath & Beyond. What's in the Beyond section? I don't know. Better click and find out. I'm going to try and upload a few times a week, but it's best to follow me on Twitter. There's my handle right there, so you can keep up to date and know exactly when I am going to upload it. Also follow me on Instagram because I'll be posting really, really cool photos. I've got a few really cool trips and tours booked, and I'm also going to VidCon, as I've mentioned so many times. Shut up, Fraser. I'm also co-producing a new short film that's taking place in Melbourne while I'm over in New York on a American feature film set, so that's pretty cool. But there is a possible campaign being run to try and raise some funds, so go down there or click here somewhere. Maybe I'll put an annotation and it'll take you to the possible campaign, and you can have a look at the film, and any pledge would be amazing. Any pledge. The film is about a deranged hitman who asks his next target to cut off his hand so he can ask the local doctor on a date. The f***? Exactly. Pledge and you'll see it happen. Oh, and if you pledge, you get to take stuff home. What is there to lose? Anyway, that's about it for this week. Guys. If you have any other travel tips, leave a comment below. I would love to read them, and maybe I'll even use some. Don't like tell me to go down dark alleys and that sort of thing. Actually, no, don't be scared. If there's a dark alley, just make sure you're the murderer and you'll be fine. Until next time, guys, that's a wrap. Bon voyage! Make a fresh start, shall we? My name is Fraser Green. I'm a filmmaker and YouTuber from Melbourne, Australia, and welcome to my channel, The Real World, where I vlog about my adventures with the world.